He is not wealthy. My father, who is 94, between his pension from the Royal Navy, Social Security, and he owns six washer dryer machines and trailer parks where he goes and collects the money with his walker. He makes $52,000 a year. He spends 48. So he is saving money despite the fact that he's not working. So his passive income is greater than his burn. He is wealthy. So you want to put yourself on a track to being wealthy. You want to say, realistically, I can control how much I spend. I've been coaching this couple living in San Jose, and they're in their late 50s. I talk a lot about young people, and they say, Scott, we're in our late 50s. What do we do? How much money do you have? What's your house worth? Da, da, da. And by the time they're 65, they're not going to have enough passive income to pay for their lifestyle. I said, well, let's lean into our strengths here. Why are you in San Jose? And they said, well, we've always lived here. I'm like, well, okay, your kids are gone. And you just mentioned that you go to Costa Rica twice a year. Why wouldn't you try and cut your burn 40% and move to Costa Rica and take that economic pressure away and sell your house here? I think your kids would love to come visit you in Costa Rica. So the question is, put yourself on a path using basic math and what you really think you're going to need in terms of passive income, such that at some point, ideally it's by the time you're 40, it's usually not, but it needs to be by the time you're 65 or 70, because that release of economic anxiety frees you up to focus on what is really important, and that is deep and meaningful relationships. So the reason why I am so much happier over the last 10 years than I was kind of the first 45 years of my life is that economic stress was always there for me. I was raised by a single immigrant mother who lived and died a secretary. I felt like there was a ghost following us around telling us we weren't worthy because we didn't have money. Between college, student loans, the dot bomb crash and the great financial recession, I just never had enough money to have passive income such that I was done. Most people, and a lot of people never get there. I got lucky. I sold my last company about 10 years ago for a lot of money. Now, unless I really screw up again, which I've done a couple times, I can focus on my relationships. The resting blood pressure of a child in a low-income home is higher than the resting systolic blood pressure of a kid in a middle or upper-income home. I think the majority of divorces are not a function of infidelity or a lack of shared values. It's those things, one or more of those things might happen, and then the incendiary on it is financial stress. 2/3 plus of divorce filings are from women. And we don't like to say this because we like to assume all men are predators and all women are virtuous. But when a man is under financial stress, the reality is he becomes less attractive as a mate. And that can lead to real stress in the relationship. So what you want to pursue, if you're not pursuing a home, you want to put yourself on a path. You want to get alignment with a partner. You want to track your spending and put yourself on a path to some level of economic security, of wealth, by, say, the time you're 65. And if you're young and you're killing it, instead of buying a bigger flat screen or a bigger TV or maybe a bigger house, well, what if I started saving 10, 15, 20, 30% of my salary and I got wealth by the time I'm 40 or 45? Because to be in America, young and healthy, and have passive income that's greater than your burn, you're just going to have a wonderful life. So it's not acquiring anything. It's getting to a point of economic security or wealth